Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's training. I am Dr. Jenna Zellers. I will tell you more about me in a moment, but I want to tell you all about what to expect on this training today. This is for the Authentic and Thriving Academy. I help and inspire and support driven, heart-centered entrepreneurs who want to design a life and business that doesn't tear them apart, but that sets them apart. A life and business that they truly deserve to use their passions, their purpose to make a difference in this world. The difference that you are here on this planet to make, but it isn't until you reach your potential that you will be able to make that difference. And so today, I want to share with you 3 secret strategies to help you be seen, heard, understood, and paid by your dream clients. Wouldn't that be amazing? So these are some things that I've struggled with. I never felt like I was seen, heard, understood, nor was I paid what I was worth for many, many years as I struggled to make a difference on this planet. And then finally, after a lot of hard work and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of money, a lot of coaches, a lot of trials later, I have figured out how to do this. And in today's training, I'm going to share my secrets with you. So I'm excited you're here. So for a moment, I want you to consider this. What if you could start attracting your dream client by just simply showing up and being you? Wouldn't that be amazing? If you're anything like me, you have felt like you have to be someone that you're not. You have felt nervous. You have felt like you're not enough. You have felt like you're not good enough to attract and have these people paying you, let alone listen to you. So what if you could just be you and you didn't have to be salesy? What if by just simply being you, you could actually lead your dream clients to be begging for more information from you? Wouldn't this be amazing? Can you imagine for a moment what your life and business would be like if you didn't have to be up in your head and worried and anxious every single second about where your next clients were going to come from, what message you were going to share today, and if you shared, if anyone would even listen. So what if by what you learned today, you could automatically increase your engagement, attract real interested fans, and showcase that exactly where you are in this moment, you're the expert? How would you like to be showcasing your expertise in each moment? And by doing that, ultimately, you will be getting yourself results and your dream clients. So it's a win, win, win for everyone all around. Wouldn't that be amazing? Consider that for a moment. So who is this training for? If you know that you want to help others, if you know that you have something amazing to offer them, you believe 100% in every fiber of your being that your product or service is amazing, it doesn't matter what it is, if you believe in it, and you know that there is a way that you're marketing right now that's not getting you the results that you desire, but you know that there is a way that you can market that will get you the results that you desire. And the current way you're marketing feels yucky and you're tired of it. You're tired of feeling yucky about marketing, and you know deep down inside, because you're seeing other people do it, you know that there's a better way. So today I'm going to give you my secrets into what that better way could look like for you. So a lot of people ask me, well, do you just help chiropractors? So yes, I'm a practicing chiropractor, and my message and my support does help other chiropractors, but it's not just who it helps. Because if you learn these secrets, you can apply them to any industry, any product, service, or message that you're wanting to share can help. So chiropractors, multi-level marketing, other service providers I work with body workers and counselors. If you're already an established entrepreneur, but you're just not getting your message out there at the scale that you desire, or maybe you're just starting up and you've never even told anyone about your business yet. If you're a public figure and you just want more people to know about who you are so you can share your books, You can get on stages. You can grow your audience. This is a message for you as well. If you're maybe wanting to share more about a community or a cause that you believe in 100%, maybe it's not even a business, maybe it's a nonprofit. If you know these secrets, it can apply to any industry, product, service, or message that you're wanting to share. So another question I get is, which platform can I use your trainings for? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you love Facebook or Instagram, if you are emailing your clients or your potential clients on a regular basis, if maybe you're just now starting your business and you want to start with blogging, or you have a LinkedIn profile that's not getting any visibility, it's not leveraging to as great as you think it can be, this training's for you as well. Whether you're networking virtually or in person, you're having live events or real conversation, the training today that I'm about to share with you will work in all of the above situations. This is my guarantee to you. So who am I? What right do I have today to be sharing all of this information with you? In just a brief moment, I'm going to tell you my whole life story in just a couple in a brief paragraph, right? So here's the basis. Here's the bullet points, right? So I'm heart-centered and I'm a genuine person. And I have had a dream my entire life. For 20 years, I wanted to be a chiropractor. I knew since the age of 6 that I was going to grow up and be a chiropractor. So I opened my chiropractic office, and I was rocking and rolling in practice. I had built my dream practice, and then I couldn't figure out why it didn't make me happy. I was really struggling emotionally, even though I had money coming in and people loved me. I couldn't figure out why this heart-centered, driven dreamer who had built this life around helping other people, I couldn't figure out why I had everything I ever wanted, wasn't happy. I realized that my entire life I just had been people-pleasing. I had really accomplished all my goals as long as they were taking care of other people. And in the midst of all of this, I realized at 31 years old, I had never really truly learned how to take care of myself and what I wanted. And that led me down this soul discovery, self-discovery journey of what does it look like to figure out who I am and what I want. And when I realized that I had gifts that I wasn't using. I had talents and desires that no wonder I wasn't happy in practice, is because all of my gifts and my talents and my desires were really to be getting outside of my 4 walls in my clinic and to be sharing my message of hope, healing, and harmony with the world. And I was really limiting myself being behind these closed doors and taking care of people all day. Nor did I have any gas left at the end of the day. So then I went down this cycle of reinventing my life and my practice and everything I do, and I'm constantly refining and revising this so that I could do all those things that I love to do. And as I got really clear on what I wanted, I was then stuck on this fear of being seen. I was really scared of when I actually stepped up to put myself out there. I was scared of being seen. I was scared of being heard. And I certainly, with those fears running the show, I certainly wasn't being understood, and nor was I being paid. So I had to then dive into some more personal growth and professional growth to get to the next level of my career, because I knew that on the other side of getting through all of these things that were holding me back, because I desired greatness, but I was really the only one in my way. I desired greatness, and maybe you can relate. Are you a fan? Are you used to self-sabotaging everything that you want in your life? You just feel like you get to this place of desiring great things and then you mess it up for yourself. Well, I'm the queen of self-sabotage. And then I learned that it was actually my limiting beliefs that were holding me back from getting the very greatness that I desired. And so every day I'm constantly a student of personal growth and development, because I am ready to do what it takes to level up. And I love working with other people who are ready to do the same. And so I might not be a certified life coach or certified business coach, but I take you through exactly what I've done to get to my next levels, to get to my next accomplishments. And finally, I'm starting to be seen, heard, understood, and paid by my dream clients to do my dream work, to use my gifts and talents and abilities in a very unique way that helps me design that life and business that sets me apart, that lets me build a business around my passions. And I want to help you do the same things. And so I know that if you're watching this, if you're still with me, you can probably relate. You've probably been where I've been, where you just don't know what to do next. You don't know why anyone's listening to you. You don't know why anyone's not buying your stuff. You don't know why you're not passionate about what you're doing, because you're probably doing everything you think you should do. And I can relate to that. And so I will teach you today how to be authentic and thriving in your messages. And if you follow my steps, I promise I can help you turn around this yucky feeling that you have towards marketing. If marketing is making you feel yucky, it's because there's something that you're doing that's not congruent with your true soul, with your passions, with your purpose. It feels yucky because you're being fake. And you cannot build a successful life and business being fake. And so you cannot market in a fake way. So I'm going to teach you today how to be authentic and thriving in your marketing, in your messaging, so that you get those dream clients coming to you asking for more. Do you know what it feels like? Do you feel like you know what to do, but maybe you just can't even seem to do it because there's that, you've done it and you feel yucky and you're like, well, I know that I should be doing that because that's what everyone teaches me to do, but I can't actually do it because I'm scared or I'm nervous or it doesn't feel right. So you're tired of knowing what you think you know what you need to do, but you just can't even seem to do it. How would you like to put these days behind you? Are you tired of sharing, posting, and selling all your stuff, and then all you hear are crickets? Goodness gracious, I totally know what that feels like, and it's the worst feeling in the world. It makes you want to quit. It makes you want to put everything behind you and just turn in the towel and say, never mind, I'm not going to do that anymore because it's too hard, it's too embarrassing, it's too frustrating. Well, let me tell you, what I'm about to teach you today will turn this all around for you so that you can actually feel really good about the way that you share, the way that you market yourself, and the way that you start showing up that will actually bring in results. It will bring back feedback. It'll bring people begging to start conversations with you. So how would you like to really feel authentic in your messaging? How would you like to be thriving in your messaging? How would you like to enjoy marketing again? Let me tell you, this is possible, my friend. So how would you like to trade strategy, overthinking, and self-doubt into real results and growth for your life and business? And how would you like to attract your fans just by being you? Doesn't that sound amazing? I'm excited. So there is hope. And I was right there, my friend. I can relate, and that's why I'm so passionate to be sharing this message with you today, because I was there. I know how it feels, and there is hope. There is hope. So let's dive in. Secret number 1. My first secret for you is to understand that you are already an influencer. See, what holds people back a lot is the thought that they don't think that they're good enough. They don't think that they have people that are listening, that want to know what they have to say, that maybe they're comparing themselves to the bigger influencers in their industry, the ones that have thousands of more fans than they do. Well, let me tell you right now, my friend, if you have one fan, if you have one follower, if you have one person that is coming to you and asking for advice, you're already an influencer. So how would you like to feel like an influencer? If you already are an influencer, I have a couple of tips where you can easily start to implement this tip with you. So let's dive in. If you want to really embody the fact that you're already an influencer, I want you to know, who are you already influencing? So who are the people that are your friends on Facebook, who like your stuff, who comment on your post, who follow you on Instagram, who read your emails, who go to your website, who ask you for advice, who trust your knowledge? There's already people, maybe they're your family or your friends or your neighbors or people in your groups, in your social groups at church. You're already an influencer, so you need to know, who are you already influencing? What type of questions are they coming to and asking you? And now, if you're already influencing people, but they're not your dream clients, the only step next is to really identify who those dream clients would be. Who would you love to be influencing, but you're not reaching them yet? See, when I coach with people, what I like to do is close the gap. So wherever you are currently compared to where you want to go, there's a gap. And what my coaching does is it closes that gap for you. So you have people you're already influencing, and you have people that you dream about influencing. Let's close the gap. Who would you love? The first step of closing the gap is knowing, who would you love to be influencing, and what are the similarities and differences between the ones that you're coaching now and the ones that you're influencing now and the ones that you want to be influencing. You need to know where these people are hanging out. If you can know where those people are hanging out, then it's just a matter of you getting exposed to them and then sharing your message in a really authentic and thriving way, so that they can be exposed to you, so that they can be intrigued by you, so that they can want what you have to offer. You have to know where they're hanging out, because they're not going to just find you out of thin blue air, right? So now what I want you to understand is the current way that you are messaging, the current way that you are showing up and being that influencer. Is it a way that's currently attracting or repelling the current people that you're influencing and your dream, the dream clients that you wish to be influencing? Is your message currently attracting or repelling them? And if you're not getting the results that you want, if you're not getting likes, if you're not getting comments, if you're not getting shares, if you're not getting questions, you're either completely repelling people, or maybe you're just not interesting them at all. Maybe they're just not interested. You might not be attracting them, you might not be repelling them, but it might be totally neutral, where you're getting them to take zero action based on the way that you're sharing your message at this moment. So now that you know that you're already an influencer and that there are people out there waiting for you to influence them, let's move on to secret number 2. Engage with your audience, engage with your people. By engaging with them, you will have them engaging with you. Engage with them to have them engaging with you. Do you want to know what this looks like? So I will be the first one to admit that a lot of my messaging, a lot of my marketing, I thought I was too busy. So I would post things on Facebook, and then I would tell myself, well, I'm too busy to go see what everyone else is posting. So I'm just going to post my stuff and hope that it sticks, hope that people like it. And then I would never engage with anyone else because I was too busy. I've been there. It was my ego. And as soon as I switched this around and realized that this isn't working. I've got to engage with people. These are my friends for a reason. I want to get to know them. I want to support them. I want to root them on. I want to be their cheerleader. Do you know, when I made the conscious shift to start engaging more with my friends on Facebook and Instagram, I started having more people engaging with me. So how do you do this? I'm going to share my implementation tips with you. If you want to be more engaging on Facebook or Instagram or your emails, you need to ask questions. You need to create polls. You need to figure out what your people like. What do they love? What do they want to hear more about? What are their pains? What are their problems? Ask questions, create polls. Most social media platforms, especially Facebook and Instagram, they make this really easy to figure out what people want. What are people struggling with? What do people love? You have to interact on their post. You have to root them on. If you want people to root you on, when was the last time you were rooting someone else on? Have you given an atta-girl or an atta-boy? Do you love people's posts? Do you comment? Do you say, great job? Do you watch their videos and hear what they're saying? If you want anyone to do that with you, you've got to share the wealth and you've got to do it yourself. Join Facebook groups, join community groups, provide value, show up and be yourself. Offer advice. Don't try to sell your things right away. You need to provide value first. You need to show people that you're pretty awesome. All right? If we're always going, buy my thing, here's my stuff, that doesn't tell anybody how amazing you are. It doesn't show your heart. It doesn't show that you care. You just want people to buy your stuff. Nobody's going to take you seriously until you start showing them your heart, showing them that you care. Offer your advice, offer your feedback without any expectations in return. Build relationships, create them and nurture these relationships. This is how you will show up on the top of the mind with a lot of people. If you start showing up and providing value and being the shining star wherever you show up without expecting anything in return, this is how people are going to know, like, and trust you better. And stop taking yourself so seriously. Really, I did that forever. I took myself so seriously. I was right. It goes right back to being scared of being seen and heard. So I felt like I had to be perfect, and I felt like I had to be prim and proper. And I can't do that all. Like, that's exhausting. Just be yourself. Be authentic. Stop taking yourself so seriously. And now, if you're ready to really catapult your journey, your messaging, to be authentic and thriving in your message, my last and final secret for you is that instead of boring everybody with your stuff, selling your things, posting your posts, and wondering why you're not getting any results because you're boring them with your stuff, instead, start intriguing people with the possibilities of what it would look like if they were to work with you, if they were to buy your things. See, oh, I have a typo. See, you got to take myself seriously here. Not take myself seriously here. Star intriguing. Start. I have a typo. End of the world. Oh no. No, it's okay. I messed up, right? I'm human. You're human. We're all human. Let's be human together. Let's show up. Let's show people our hearts. Let's show people that we want to intrigue them with the possibilities of what it looks like. So maybe you're already intrigued. How do you start intriguing others with the possibilities of what it would look like? Tell your story. Share your why. Maybe when I was telling you those little facts about me, maybe you were like, oh, I can relate. I was just like that. I'm a people pleaser too, and it's getting me nowhere. Tell your story. Start with your why. The reason I'm here, my why, is because I wanted more freedom in my life. I was chained. I was tied down to an office job that wasn't making my heart and soul happy. I still practice, but only 15 hours a week. My why is because I have a message to share with the world. I want to help driven, heart-centered entrepreneurs to be able to share their message in a really authentic and thriving way, because I know the more of us that can do that, the more this world will benefit. That's my why. I'm not selling you anything. I'm getting you to jump on a mission with me. Are you asking people to join a mission with you, or are you just trying to get them to buy your stuff? Share your why. Stop selling and start sharing. Share your results. Share the results you get. Share the results your other clients get. Results speak for themselves. People don't care about what it is. They care what it can do for them. By sharing results and doing all of this and sharing your why, you're naturally going to start attracting your dream clients into wanting more. I get messages every day now of people asking me, what am I doing? Or I really loved your story. Before I felt like I was exhausted. I was sharing all this stuff and nobody cared. Nobody cared. But now that I'm showing up and I'm full of passion and I'm on purpose, I have people begging me every day to learn more. And I want the same thing to happen to you, because if you don't have that start happening, you're going to get exhausted, you're going to get burnout, and you're going to want to throw in the towel just like I was. And you're going to want to give up. But you know deep down inside that you are meant to really help people. So if you don't want to throw in the towel and you want to stay on this journey and you want to grow and expand and enrich your life, then you need to take your people. You need to take the people you're influencing and you need to take them on the journey with you. Share your why. Tell them where you're going. Invite them to come along. Don't make them buy your stuff. Invite them to join you in the fun that you're going to have, in the difference that you're going to make, in the quality of life that you're going to attract. By doing all of this and being authentic and being thriving and being consistent and being resilient, by keep going, because you'll have the energy and the enthusiasm to do it when you're coming from a really authentic place, you're going to stay on the top of their mind. You're going to be that bright star in their inbox, on their newsfeed. And they're going to keep remembering, wow, I see the transformation in her or him. I really love what they're doing. And eventually, they're going to message you and ask you to learn more. So let's recap real fast. The 3 secrets: be the influencer you already are. Don't be afraid. Stand up, share your message, be proud. Increased engagement will start with you. If you want more engagement on your posts, make sure that you're spending time each and every single day to engage with people, even if they're your competitors, even if they're not going to buy your things, even if you don't even know them. Do you know how many relationships I've started on Facebook and Instagram with complete strangers by simply engaging with things that I was rooting other people on, that I naturally like, that I saw other people putting out their energy because they're trying to build something, and that's hard, right? Increased engagement starts with you. Intrigue your audience with possibilities of what it looks like to work with you. Intrigue them. Don't sell them. Don't bore them. Intrigue them. Don't even tell them about your product. Just intrigue them with what it's doing for you, and they'll be wanting to know more. So my question for you, were these 3 tips helpful? And let me tell you, there's a lot more where that came from. I'm just barely scratching the surface. But were those 3 tips, if you did nothing else, if you just implemented those 3 tips, would this training have been worth it? Was this helpful to you for 30 minutes of your time? So my question again is, if this was helpful, will you actually implement it tonight, tomorrow? Will you implement what I just taught you? And what could be possible for you if you did? What could be possible for you if you had more tools, more support? What if you were a part of a community of others doing similar things? What if you had access to advice for when you're stuck? Can you see where this is going? What if you had cheerleaders rooting you on? What could be possible for you if you learned these tools and more and had support for you to actually make your dreams come true? What could be possible for you if you got out of your own way and started stepping into that authentic and thriving version of yourself? On my journey, these 3 things that I'm about to share with you changed my life and business. And it was with what I did, I was able to extract the training I just shared with you. These 3 things I'm about to share with you changed my life. When I got really clear on who I was, what I wanted, and where I was going. And this is what I help my clients with every single day, to get really, really clear on who they are, what their gifts are, And then I learned how to have confidence in really standing up and being that person fully, without holding back, without filters, without trying to be someone that I'm not. When I got clear and confident, I also then developed the courage within to be seen, to be heard, to be understood, and eventually to be paid. If you have clarity, confidence, and courage to be all of you, you too can be seen, heard, understood, and paid by your dream client. And you just have to get out of your own way. It doesn't happen overnight. This growth is a process, but you don't have to do it alone. I did it alone, and it took years. It was very expensive. It was very hard. It was very lonely. But you don't have to do it alone, because I have an opportunity for you. I have a special invitation for you to join me in the Authentic and Thriving Academy, where you too can design a life and business that sets you apart. Allow me to intrigue you with what's possible if you were to come on board and work with me alongside dozens of other women who are all gaining the confidence, the clarity, and the courage to be all of them in a very authentic and thriving way. So imagine what an authentic and thriving business, what an authentic and thriving life and business looks and feels like to you. What does that look like? Remember, your current reality versus what your dreams are, I help you close the gap. I help you get there faster, because you can do this. You can do it alone. There's a lot of tips, a lot of tools out there for you. But if you want to speed up the process, imagine joining a program that supports this, supports closing that gap, speeds up the process, makes it less complicated, less lonely, to help you step into that life and business that you are destined for. And this program that I've created based on my own experience, my own struggles, all of the things that I've learned along the way, I create these and put them into tools that you will need for mindset, tech training. I didn't know how to do anything with a computer, and now I'm running an online business. But I learned the tech, and if I can learn it, you can learn it. And I come up with many other how-tos on how to get more fans, how to increase your engagement, where each of these bullet points are actually specialized trainings just for you to take your business and life to the next level. And strategy. What if you had someone to help you strategize where you were going next, how to use those amazing gifts and turn them into a business? These are all things, just some of the things, just scratching the surface of all of the things that my clients get access to. Plus, customized coaching to help you overcome certain obstacles that might be in your life and really help to steer you in the right direction so that you don't have to have expensive lessons or go down a path that really no longer serves you. I will help you get clear on what your soul truly desires and help you clean out all the things that's not helping at the moment. I provide regular support and accountability to push you beyond where you've always been and guide you to where you've always wanted to go. How is all of this sounding? Am I intriguing you yet with the possibilities of what it would look like to work with me and the dozens of other women who have already said yes to the Authentic and Thriving Academy? This is a safe and nurturing environment where your dreams are encouraged. Have you ever been to a party or shared your dreams with people who are closest to you and they don't understand you and they don't encourage you and they actually try to talk you out of it because your idea is so crazy? Yeah, I know what that feels like. I had plenty of those people in my life, and that's where I said no more. I'm going after my dreams, and I'm only taking people along with me that believe in me, who will support and encourage me, because getting to these dreams are hard enough When you add Debbie Downers and people who try to small talk you, it really can be quite difficult to get to those next levels in life that you are meant for. So what would it be like if you were in a safe and nurtured environment where your dreams were actually encouraged? So in the Authentic and Thriving Academy, we do weekly trainings, customized support. There's an exclusive Facebook community. Get lifetime access to our virtual library. Real access to me, real access. I'm not just someone who's gonna bring you into the group and you're never gonna hear or see me again. Get real access to me as your coach. I do regular pep talks to encourage growth and helping you get to those next levels. There's networking opportunities, access to all future trainings, and you also get special discounts for opportunities and live events. It's just some of the trainings that I've already created that are in the Academy waiting for you to explore. Our mindset exercises on helping you discover clarity, overcoming limiting beliefs, and unleashing your potential. I help you and teach you how to leverage your emails. I help you to increase your authority and impact overnight with my 10,000 Facebook fan formula. I teach you how to be salesy, how to sell without being salesy, how to create, package, and market your expertise so that you can be seen, heard, and understood. And I teach you how to leverage your personal Facebook profile. You're going to get exclusive access to all of our upcoming guest experts that are going to come in and teach you their specialty. And all of our future trainings on how to have a thriving YouTube channel, how to create your own podcast, how to create and sell on webinars and summits, how to create funnels and sales pages, and so much more so that you too can grow your business, whether it's virtual or a brick and mortar. And that is just the beginning, my friend. I teach from experience. I've spent years and so much money. I can't even begin to tell you how much money I've spent learning what I've learned, plus all the hardships, the tears, the pain, the struggles. You don't have to go through all that. So you can skip spending this unnecessary time, money, and energy. And to get started today on designing that life and business that is waiting for you. It's waiting for you. So if you're intrigued, if you're ready to take the next step, I want you to join me today. Join me today, and everything you need is down below. There's links to get on a phone call with me if you are not ready. There's links for you to explore what membership with me looks like. We have lots of different options that fit in your budget. So if you don't see the opportunity below that does fit in your budget, then I want you to schedule a link to call me and we'll talk about how we can get you on board to join the Authentic and Thriving program. We have lots of great, exciting things in store, and I would love to see you there, my friend. If you're looking to really be seen, heard, understood, and paid by your dream clients, you're only a few simple steps away. I know that if you do nothing else but implement my 3 secrets with you, you will create more clarity, confidence, and courage in your life as well. But if you're really looking and you're really ready to catapult your journey to the next level, I want you to join me by clicking down below to explore what it looks like to join the Academy today. And I would love to see you there, my friend. If you get stuck or you're not really sure if this is a good fit, you also have a link below to get on a call with me, and we can, in just a few short minutes, in less than an hour, we can figure out what those next steps might look like for you, even if it was you not joining the Academy. I'd love to steer you in the right direction. So my friend, it was an honor and a privilege to spend this time with you today. I hope that you start designing that life and business that will set you apart if you're not already. And I really hope that my tips today will help inspire and support you on this journey. My friend, we'd love to see you in the Academy. If not, maybe now's not a good time. I'd love to see you there. And best of luck to you, no matter which option you go down. We'll see you soon.